They called it a mysterious apparition. Others whispered it was a sign from the gods. But what if I told you? The very first UFO sighting ever officially recorded happened long before Roswell, before Area 51, even before the invention of the telescope. This strange event unfolded over 500 years ago, in broad daylight, witnessed by dozens of terrified onlookers, and carefully documented in a historical record that still survives today. And here's the twist. This ancient UFO encounter might just rewrite what we think we know about the history of alien contact. Imagine it's a quiet April morning in Nuremberg, Germany. The year is 1561. The city is still waking up. Merchants setting up stalls, children playing in the streets, farmers driving carts of vegetables to the market. Then, without warning, the sky darkens, not from clouds, but from shapes. According to the official woodcut illustration printed later that month, witnesses described tubes, globes, crosses, and rods hovering in the sky. Some shapes darted like arrows. Others glowed red or black. Many seemed to battle each other in midair. The townspeople froze, eyes wide, hearts pounding. They had no concept of UFOs. To them, this was either a heavenly omen or the end of the world. The local news of the day was the Nuremberg Gazette, and what they published is chilling. They claimed these strange aerial objects weren't just floating, they were fighting. Witnesses swore they saw these shapes colliding, breaking apart, and some plummeting to earth in smoke. A massive black spear-shaped object appeared next, hovering motionless above the city. For nearly an hour, the battle continued until the object seemed to vanish into the sky. But the people of Nuremberg didn't forget. To them, this wasn't just unusual, it was terrifying. Many ran to the church, believing God was sending a warning. Now, here's why this sighting is so important. In modern UFO stories, skeptics often claim there's no proof. But this time, there was. The 1561 incident was recorded by Hans Glaser, a respected local printer and woodcut artist, in an official document complete with detailed drawings of the shapes. This wasn't a rumor. This was a printed news report for the entire city, preserved in museums to this day. In other words, it's the closest thing to a 16th century newspaper headline saying, "Aliens invade the sky." Back then, people interpreted the event as a spiritual warning. They believed God was showing signs in the heavens, calling for repentance. But modern researchers have different theories. Some say it was a rare atmospheric phenomenon called a sundog, where ice crystals in the sky create strange lights and halos. Others think it could have been meteor showers, comets, or even a mass hallucination triggered by social stress or contaminated food. And then, there's the UFO community, who see the Nuremberg event as evidence of an ancient extraterrestrial battle, witnessed by humans long before our modern sightings. In fact, some point to the battle in the sky as eerily similar to modern accounts of UFOs pursuing or attacking each other. And here's the kicker. The 1561 Nuremberg sighting wasn't even unique. Just 5 years later, 1566, residents of Basel, Switzerland, reported seeing black spherical objects moving erratically in the sky, again described as if they were fighting. When two separate cities in two different countries record almost the same phenomenon within a few years, you start to wonder, was something really happening in Earth's skies back then? Something we still can't explain? So, was the Nuremberg UFO battle an atmospheric illusion? A bizarre military experiment centuries ahead of its time? Or was it truly the first recorded evidence of a war between alien spacecraft, playing out above an unsuspecting human city? We may never know, but what we do know is this. Our fascination with the skies, and with the unknown, began long before the modern age. And sometimes, the past holds stranger mysteries than the future. If you thought Roswell was the beginning, think again. And if you want more mind-blowing firsts from history, that challenge what we think we know. Subscribe to the world's first and hit the bell so you don't miss the next story.